Hi everybody, it's Sunny Cake Creations. Come on in, we're going to do a gingerbread project today. So hopefully you will like it. So come on in, we're going to get started and paint. Don't see anybody yet, but I'm sure some people will be coming soon. I don't see anybody. Is anybody there, or am I just not seeing people when they're popping on? Let me know. It says we're live, but I have no comments and doesn't say anybody's here. It never takes this long, so I'm not sure. Oh, it says slow connection. Somebody has to tell me. Oh, there, somebody. Yay, Judy. Okay, good. Now I know that people are there. Hi, Carol. Because doesn't show me anybody's there, but now I am seeing comments. So yeah, got out my Christmas tote. Hi, Tina. And I just kind of found a few things I forgot about in there. So that's what we're going to work with tonight. So tell me how many people are on, so if I should get started. So I found this. I actually got this. It's like a tray, and it was all just natural wood, but I did some painting ahead of time. It looks like a hot mess right now, but it won't in a minute. But this was from Joanne, so I don't think you'll be able to find this, but you could find some sort of big gingerbread guy. And then this one was from Michael's, so last year, so they probably have something like this again this year. And it was all just natural too, and I painted it has some raised buttons. I painted those black, and then I painted the back and the sides of both of them with the hazelnut by Waverly, because it just takes a while to paint. So, okay, thanks, Diane. So there are some people on here. So we're just going to continue to paint with the hazelnut by Waverly. I see a spot that doesn't look good, but we'll start with this one, and I'm just going to paint the front. I'm going to spray a little bit of water just because this paint has not been used much since last Christmas, and it's a little bit thick. So I painted the buttons ahead of time so that I think it'll be easier to paint around them if they're already painted, or I think it'll be easier to paint that first and then paint around them, but I might still have to touch them up, who knows. Today my husband said, do you have any plans? I said, well, not till tonight for my live. He goes, let's go to KFC and get some food and go for a drive in the mountains. So we went up and went to a lake and sat and ate lunch, and then took some pictures and looked at the lake just for a few minutes, and then came home. Well, then I had to go to the grocery store. The first Wednesday of every month, I make some sort of dessert for the firemen for all their birthdays for that month, and it's tomorrow. So I found a recipe that somebody shared on Facebook. I've never made it. Some kind of pumpkin cake. So we're gonna try that. So I need to go to the store to get stuff for that, and then I'm gonna get a smaller paintbrush. And then I bought some pumpkins for outside too. I'm gonna try to do my my fall tour maybe next Monday is what I'm aiming for. Yeah, I'm gonna have to touch this up just a little bit with the black. But yeah, I'm done on the inside, but I wanted to do a little more on the outside, and we're actually gonna go to the pumpkin patch with my grandkids this coming weekend, so I'll probably get a few more pumpkins, and then I'll be done with the outside. I also want to buy some fake mums at Hobby Lobby. I might go to get some tomorrow. If I see any spots I missed on the edges, I'm going to go around and get them. Okay, so maybe I'll try to get Okay, and I'll go back and touch up those black. Your daughter loves gingerbread people. I do too. So got that. Now we'll go on back and do this one. So this one, that one has raised buttons. This one has the face and the buttons are indented. So I painted the black first, and then we'll go around and fix that. So I didn't have to do it. I just had to get it in those little spots. I didn't have to make it look perfect because we'll go along the edges with this. I didn't even know I had these. I just found them in my stash. So I must have got them in my Christmas tote stash. So I must have got them after Christmas last year. Like I said, if you're coming on late, this one was from Joanne, so you won't be able to find this, I don't think, but you can find some sort of gingerbread person. It doesn't have, this is supposed to be a tray, it said on the tag, but we're not using it as a tray. I mean, it could still be a tray, but hi Gail, I got the same small gingerbread at Michael's. Yay! Did you get it this year, Jeanette? Because I got it last year, obviously. So they must, so I was wondering if they still had it this year. I'm sure they do. A lot of times they have the same wood cutouts. Otherwise, you can find gingerbread stuff anywhere. I should spray a little water. I'll go back by those buttons with a smaller brush in a minute. So we didn't really do a whole lot today besides get up and do the normal cleaning and taking care of Alex and making my post on Facebook, and then we went for a drive. We probably drove, I don't know, probably an hour up the road, up in the mountains. Oh, you got it at Joanne's, okay. I'm good, I'm glad you're here, Kimberly. Alright, let's get the majority of this with the big brush, and then we'll go back with the smaller paintbrush. Came on late, this is, the color is, I always use Hazelnut by Waverly for the gingerbread, but there's other paints that would work too. You can just take a brown paint and add white a little bit, and it'll make a good gingerbread color. Okay. Almost there. I wasn't sure exactly how to paint the face. I don't usually put noses on my gingerbread people, but this one already had one, so I kind of had to. So I wasn't sure what, first I painted the mouth red, and I did not like it, so I went back and looked at other gingerbread people and online, and most gingerbread people did not have red mouths. They had either black or white. Sometimes they'd have a red nose, so I might end up painting the nose red to get over that. I don't know. All right, let me get a smaller paintbrush. definitely have to go back and touch up the black a little bit. I almost just put buttons or something over the top of these ones so I didn't have to paint them, but I decided to do it. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to put a little bit more coats on that, but that's how we got it so far. Hi, Rita. Okay, so let's put that to the side. Let's go back to this guy and see if he needs any touch up of the brown. Ah, there's black on this. It seems black. Oh, it is black. Is it black? I don't know, but there's black on there. Okay. That's good enough. Let's touch up some black and then we will dry this one and we can work on this one while the other one's drying. Okay. Thank you for the stars, Angela. I'm going to sand this a little anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfect. How many people are on? Does it tell me? Okay, thank you. Sprinkle, you guys. I don't know what's up lately. I used to get close to 200 people each live, and I know I'm getting a lot of people watching because on the replay I have more people watching than ever, but as far as lives, I don't have as many people watching. Alright, that's good now. I need to get some more sanding blocks. The story of my life, but it's okay. So I'm just going to go through and sand it. I like sanding it because it gives it different colors of brown, and you know, cookies aren't going to look all exactly the same. Hard to get in between those, the sand in between the buttons though. don't like what I just did there though. I sanded against the grain. That don't do that. Doesn't look good. Yeah, that looks better. I'll sand the edges. This might be a longer live just because anytime I do gingerbread things, it just takes longer, but hopefully you don't care. I don't know, it might not be. It could be short. Who knows? I'm gonna sand on the black, what do you call them? The buttons too. So that looks pretty cute, just like that. Okay, so there's that, and then let's see, what are we gonna do next? I gotta think. Guess we'll do his face next. I'm just gonna draw his face with a Sharpie, so wish me luck. So I'm just gonna decide where I want his eyes to be. Let's see, what am I doing with it? Oh yeah. Let's see. Good thing about it is if I don't like it, I can just paint over the top of it. So I just did that for his face so far. Came on a couple minutes late. Where's the gingerbread? This one came from Michael's last year, so hopefully you still find this one. The other one was from Joann's, so you probably will not be able to find that specific one, but like I said, you can find something that's a bigger gingerbread somewhere. And then I'm going to take white. I'm going to make sure this is good and dry first. And I'm just going to take I think I'm going to take the back of a paintbrush and just make those little white things in his eyes. Okay. Oh, well, is it too big? I think it's too big. I'm going to try to get that off of there. I might redo that. This is too big of a paintbrush end, I think. Let me find a smaller one. Here's a smaller one. Let's try to get that off. Let me redo that. Let me touch up just a little bit of brown where I got some white on there. That's not very good touch up. Okay. Try that again. We'll try it again. Alright, this one should be better. Yeah. Much better. Okay, so he just put his little whites of his eyes on there. And then we are going to, I forgot to get some pink paint out, so let's see what I got. Just going to take a little bit of pink. Just a little bit on a paintbrush. Should probably get a round paintbrush more. I like this one is a good one. Not round, but kind of more fluffy. I'm just going to put very little on here. And I'm going to try to do some little cheeks. almost looks white, but that's okay. It still looks cute. Okay. So I just did it like that. All right, so let's go back to this guy because he looks like a hot mess if you look in there. And we're gonna paint him a little more. Try to do it as much as I can with a bigger brush because it just looks better. This is going to need some more touching up, but I'm going to let it dry really good, and we'll just work mostly on the first one first, and then we'll come back to this one. Okay, so this one's looking pretty cute. I want to add something to his buttons. So I have some tiny little, I think I'm going to use these, let me see. I'm either going to use these tiny little sprinkles that you can barely see on my hand, or I might use, let's see. These are too big. Yeah, those are too big. No. Okay, I'm going to use the sprinkles. So I'm just going to glue those on there. We got our little buttons on there. Up to 65 people. Yay. Alright, then we're going to take some, what do you call this? I forget. Rickrack. And we're going to put it on his, is this going to be the girl? I think this is going to be the girl. But we're going to put it on her legs and her arms. And I'm not sure about her head yet. So we'll just cut some pieces that are the right size. She's getting cuter. What was I going to do for her head? I think I was going to, I don't know if I'm going to put it on her head. I haven't decided. This little rickrack is kind of difficult to get on without getting glue everywhere, but we're going to do our best. Put a very thin layer and then just set it on top. I think it'd be the easiest way. It looks really cute to put it all the way around the gingerbread, but that's very hard to do without letting your glue show everywhere. We have that looking cute. Now, I think before I go on to the rest of this, I want this to be glittered. So I'm really hoping I have some anything left in this. Because if I don't know what we're going to do. Sounds like there's a little in there. Yeah, my glitter ready. So I'm just going to spray some spray adhesive, hopefully, and sprinkle glitter. Oh, good, I do. I got to save enough for the other one. Then I just sprinkle the glitter on there real quickly. So it doesn't matter how if your face is perfect, because once you put that glitter on, it's okay. All right, and then I should do all this at the same time as the other one, but it's not really painted yet, so we're going to just move this out of the way. Don't need that anymore. All right, I should have probably did this ahead of time, but I didn't want to get glitter on it. So I'm going to take some of this, and I'm going to just put it all along or all around the sides, I guess it would be. Trying to make it nice and straight, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Yeah, maybe I should have did this before I started. Before I put the glitter on, but it's okay. Ah, it keeps popping up. All right, we got to do this one more time. All right, now we're going. I just thought this is cute on the sides. We'll see if it is. Or I thought it would be cute. I was thinking about cutting my favorite paper out in the right thickness and putting it around. I thought that would be kind of a lot of work, so I didn't do it. Let's see. Let's turn it this way. You guys like it so far? Good. Oh, Rose Peterson is on. She's from, well, I'm going to always, if you guys are on here, I'm going to say my church, but you know I'm not the pastor's wife there anymore, but it's still my church. I haven't gone to any church since, so. This last Sunday was our first Sunday not there, but I was actually still at the church because I was at women's retreat with them. We had our own little service at the church, or at the women's retreat. My best friend, she played the piano. She's the pianist at the church. So that was nice. I will miss, if you're on, Joanne, I will so miss, we still stay in contact, but I will miss singing with her on the worship team for sure. And I will miss all the people there. Oh, I cut it too short. That was dumb. Let's see. Yeah, I better cut just a little piece, and hopefully no one will notice it, but I cut it too short. I think we can stick it in there and no one will be the wiser. I don't think, anyway, if I can get it in the right spot. That looks really cute stuck on the sides. You can see it. Yeah, were you on here last night, Jeanette? I showed we made a fall garland. I showed it. It was all tangled up because I had it stuck in a bag after retreat, the one I had made. But I did show what it was supposed to look like. There's like loose strings everywhere. Okay, that is looking cute so far. Now we can zhuzh it up more. So I think this is going to be the girl. So we're going to take a little piece I think we're just going to take a little piece of fabric. Just a little piece of, and I'm going to scrunch it in the middle and make a bow. So we're going to get, I didn't get any thread out. Let me grab some, where's some thread? Here's some. Probably the skinniest one I have, so here's the end of it. Oh goodness, there it is. I'm just going to tie it in the middle. Maybe I could just scrunch it and put some, instead of tying it, just put a little bit of glue and scrunch it together. Let's try that. I think that might be cute. And if it doesn't look good, I can still put actually I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to put something in the middle like a peppermint or something. So I'm just kind of scrunching it and squeezing it together, putting glue in and squeezing it together where I scrunched it. Ooh, that's hot. That works good. So I just made a little bow like that. Actually, I showed it in the middle of it, so I don't know, you must have just missed it. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to put any, I was thinking about putting some of this, more of the rickrack on the top, but I don't think so. I'm going to put this up here. Then I think I'm going to put some sort of peppermint in the middle. Maybe the same peppermint I put on the buttons. Let me find those. Those are all really tiny. Oh, there's some bigger ones in there. All right, so yeah, I'm just going to take a little peppermint. It's very tiny, but it'll be cute. I have some either larger ones or, you know, these. I don't have any that are like medium sized. Okay. Hot, that burned. Okay. She's looking pretty cute. Now, ahead of time, I took one of those little rolling pins that were ornaments from Walmart last year. I used it on a craft. This craft up here. See this one? But all I had was a pink one left. So what I did was I took the pink, it was just paper on there, and I put on some of my favorite paper and then painted the handles like that green color. I think I'm going to add some distressing ink a little bit to it. Just on the edges. Make it look cuter. And then I'm going to glue this on her hand. So you can see I added a little distressing ink. So if you get those from Walmart and you don't like the color, the paper rips right off. And then you have a cute little rolling pin. Shoot, where's the, okay, I don't know I don't know. I was trying to make sure I was doing where the paper was on the back, or the seam, but oh well. Okay. We added her little rolling pin. read that favorite of yours? I don't know. Oh, that one up there? All right, we're probably going to add more to her, but for now, we're just going to set her to the side. We're going to go back to this guy who's giving me fits with the painting on him. Just doesn't want to look very, very good. But like I always worry about it, but then I'm going to put glitter all over it, so it really doesn't matter that much. But it matters a little bit. Like up on his face, it does not look good. Oops, I missed a spot here too. And over here. Okay, that's looking better. Let's touch up the black a little bit. Ah, shoot. All right, we're going to say that's good enough. We'll dry it and then we'll sand it and see what it looks like. Now we'll know how to decorate your ginger. Okay, well, so far she's not super decorated, but oh, I might put some peppermints in her cheeks. I think that's what she needs, some little peppermint cheeks. I've never done that before, but I think that would look cute. Getting some spots that once they dry you can tell it's not quite good. It's almost dry though. Sorry, I keep painting more, but I keep seeing spots that I don't like. Alright, good enough. Now, I didn't think about how I was going to sand inside this guy because I don't really have a small sanding block, but we'll do our best. You could leave it unsanded, but I just like the way it looks better when it's sanded. got a better sanding thing. I don't know if this is going to be any better. Come and see us? You want to come say hi to everybody? You can come over here and say hi. They'd love to see you. He left. I have some sanding blocks that I got for the retreat, and I think I know where they are. They're like more flexible ones, so I'm gonna grab one real quick. I got a pack of these in bulk from Amazon. They're like little sanding blocks like that. So I thought maybe we'd try that. Forgot about those. And I'd be able to get in here. I'm not going to be able to sand too much in there, but a little bit. I'm hoping when I put the glitter on, it'll cover a multitude of sins, as my mom would always say. Oh, I missed spots. How did I miss so many spots? Because I'm rushing. I don't really care if a little white comes through, but I don't want big parts of white. I need to take a little tiny one of these and just fix around the eyes. Oh gosh, it had black on it. Okay, it's not going to be perfect. Gotta do the whites of his eyes, so let me forget to do that before I spray the glitter on. Alright, so he kind of looks like that right now. Jim hasn't started his new job. He actually had 3 weeks of vacation left from the church, so he will be paid from the church through the middle of October, and we just took the whole month of October off, and he starts at his new job on where's my black pen? My black paint brush. He starts his new job. I lost my black one. The black, really pointy, nice paintbrush. Yeah, he doesn't start till the 1st of November. I think like the first Monday in November. Alright, so we're going to do our little dots on the eyes. Okay. Yeah, you could do that. Somebody said they thought about painting gingerbread with baking soda in the paint. That might look cool. Okay, so did I put the... Yeah, I think I put the little... I have a little bit bigger just a little bit bigger peppermints I'm going to put in the button areas, which I see a little, I want to touch up, but I can't find my black pen. My black, oh, I see it now. How do you look at something and right in front of you and you can't see it, and then you see it when you're not looking for it? Try to get all your glue strings off before you spray the glitter spray, or put the glitter on with the spray, because you'll see them for sure. Okay, so he's not that cute yet, but hopefully, oh, I gotta do his cheeks before we do that. Where's the pink? That was a perfect brush, that pink brush. Now, I'm not gonna be able to find it, it's right in front of me, I'm sure. Oh, that's it. I thought it was... Is that it or is that white? I think that's the pink one. Where's the lid to this? Anyways, gingerbread projects turned out to be the biggest mess in my craft room because there's so many little parts. Okay, let's put some cheeks on him. His mouth on one side is closer to his eyes, so it's kind of hard to do, but... Alright, so let's hopefully have enough of this to finish the job here. I hope so, because it feels pretty empty. Oh no! What am I going to do? We're going to make it work. Kind of want it on the edge too, so I'm trying to get every last drop. And I don't want this to dry either, so I gotta get it on there. Oops, I'm not on top of it. That's okay, because I'm not gonna take time to get paper because this dries super fast, and if I don't get it on there, I have no more to spray. Just gonna make a big mess is what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to see if I can get some more out. Ooh, that made it look so much cuter. Now we're going to try to get more out. I knew this was going to be real close because I wanted to get to Hobby Lobby today, but it didn't happen. Ooh, there comes some more. Well, it's going to have to be what it's going to be. I try to take some of this and just put it where I was able to get spray. I can also, the edges go around with Mod Podge later and add a little more. Looks cute! Now we have a mess to clean up before we continue. But I can get rid of some of this junk out of here. Oh shoot, you guys didn't tell me to put the gingerbread, the brick rack on before I did all that. Darn it. Oh well, we'll make it work. Let's put this back in the glitter container. Now don't ever do what I just did, but I was so afraid that that was going to dry too fast. So I will have glitter everywhere. That is okay. It's a craft room and I can clean it. Okay. Let me just grab a piece of paper and put it on top of it for now. He is getting cute. But now I gotta try to put the rickrack part on him, the icing I guess you'd say, without with that glitter on there, but we'll make it work. We always do. Alright, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to use small rickrack or big rickrack. I think I'm going to use bigger rickrack on him. I'm going to put it right there. It's not going to want to stick as well to this, but we will make it work. I did not cut that right. How did I get it that much too big? Okay, let's try to do better on this one. We're going to go take Alex to Spokane. He has a dental appointment on Friday at like 6 in the morning. He gets put under. So we're going to go up Thursday night, stay in a hotel, get up, have his dental appointment, and then we're going to go to my daughter's house and stay the night with her for one night. And we're going to go with all of them to the pumpkin patch the next day. So that'll be fun. And then come home. We have lots of plans for the month of October while my husband is has the month off. We're going to do that this week, and then next week he's actually doing some pastoral duties, but it's for his brother. He's doing his wedding. So we'll be going to Chelan, where my husband was raised, grew up, and then doing the wedding. So we'll be there for the weekend. And then on the 16th, we are actually leaving to go to Disneyland. I know we just went to Disney World, but Alex loves it. It's something that he very much enjoys. We enjoy it too, but it's just, he doesn't like a lot of things. So we really make it a priority to save to go to Disney parks with him. And he loves it. And Jim might not have some time off, any extended time off. Oh, that is not the right spot. I put that way too close. He might not have any extended time off for a while. So I guess we'll just leave it there. I guess it's alright. Alright, what we're going to do with him. Oh yeah, we're going to give him a bow tie. Let me show you that so far. That's looking pretty cute. Oh yeah, I was going to put some... We'll do this first. So let's do that same way we did it with the other one. Let's see if that's a good size. Gonna make it just a little bit smaller. So I'm just gonna scrunch it in the middle and then add a little glue. Scrunch it over here. Scrunch it. That didn't get very scrunched. There we go. He is turning out pretty cute. I think so. I'm glad I had just enough of that. You can use Mod Podge for the glue to put the glitter on. It just takes a lot more time, and it looks kind of a mess for a while until the Mod Podge dries. So I like the way the spray adhesive works better. Hopefully that will stay. I'll put a little glue under here. Hi, Carol. Now let's put something in the middle of his his bow tie. I think these will still be a little bit too big, I think. Well, let's see. What does the other one look like? I might put a bigger one in the middle of his bow tie. So these are just the mini tree ornaments from Hobby Lobby. I'm sure they have them already this year. I'm going to put that right in the middle. And then I think I'm going to add some little sprinkles to their cheeks. Let me see those. I shouldn't have put those sprinkles away again. What ones were they? Oh, right here. Let's see. There's one. These are all pretty small. I need to get the little thing, that glue dauber thing, to hold these better. Alright, so I'm just going to stick these on the cheeks. I think that'll be some. Oh, that's a little bit bigger, isn't it? Oh, shoot. See if I can find some small ones for the other one. There's that one. And here's one. Okay. What one? This one. That looks cute. You see his little cheeks. All right, we're not done with them yet. We forgot to, you know, I just realized we forgot to put, we were going to put the ribbon around this guy, the big guy, around the edge. What's so funny, Bubba? What's so funny? Says, I just enjoy life, Mama. Got your Twinkle Twinkle? It's his favorite toy. It's a little lantern. He has had it for years. Okay. All right, and then let's put the, let's get this out of the way, and let's get this out of the way. We forgot to put this on all around him. So we're going to do that now. Hopefully we can be faster than the first one. It's kind of hard just to get it started, I think. And then it goes pretty good from there. Like I said, this was supposed to be a tray. This, when I bought it, that's what it said it was. So it does, I don't know if it stands very well, so we might have to, I want it to stand, so if it doesn't stand on its own, it'll either have to be leaned against something, or we'll figure out some way to stand it up. We're still going to add some more things to these, so don't leave yet. Alright, I need more glue. And I made sure I had enough of this ribbon ahead of time, so hopefully because it's just pretty close. Well, this is going to be tricky, getting inside his little little arms. I might just cut it about what I think it will need. So you have to get down in that little spot right there. Even to get the glue down there is going to be pretty hard, but we'll try to do our best. We'll take some scissors and just kind of push it down in there. Or something skinnier. Oh, that looks pretty good. Okay, got it. Might have to go back and fix that a little bit, but that's okay. Where did you get the gingerbread people? The little one was from Michael's, so hopefully you can still find that. And this one was from Joann's, so you won't be able to find this exact one, but hopefully you can find some kind of bigger person, gingerbread person, or you just make whatever one you can find with this. It doesn't have to be even close to like the same. I just, what I had in my stash, so that's what I used. I got glue, strings everywhere. I'm just like trying to squirt some glue down in there and then put this on top of it. Seems to work. Almost done with this part. You talking? Got lots to say? Okay, now I gotta get lots of glue strings off of here. Let's see it. I don't know if I like that thing in the middle here. I don't know if I like that at all. I guess it's alright. This was too crammed down, I think. Okay, so that's looking good. Now for him, I had a gingerbread, or not a gingerbread, a candy cane, and I wanted a little of that green, so I painted the edges green. So I'm thinking about putting that in his hand, but I think I need to add some distressing ink like I did to the rolling pin in the other person's hand. I didn't even add any to this, I'm just using what's on the thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to have him holding that. And my plan was that they would stand kind of that they would, you know, you could display them kind of like this. So I'm trying to think what else I want to add to them. Okay. I have a little, I also took one of these little ornaments from Walmart that had, it said joy or something on it, but I painted it green and added some more of that little, it's a little hot cocoa mug, added some more of that paper. So I don't know if I'm going to use that or a little cookie. I don't know. I want to kind of add some peppermints, I think. Maybe if I'm going to have it like this, I'll have, I don't know, maybe I need, yeah, I think I'll put that right there. And maybe one just on the candy cane. I'm trying to put it where if they're standing in front of each other, then they kind of show. So this guy definitely stands good. Oops. Little peppermint in there. And this one. But I want to put some icing on him, on them. So let me see what I'm going to do. Use these little things of icing because that's all I have left. See if they work. Okay. I think I'm going to do some icing on the candy cane. And put it on here. This is just puff paint, what I call icing. Maybe a little, let's see. I guess I'm going to go for the little bit on their heads. If I need to put it all the way. Maybe a little on his hand. Just making it look kind of like they were playing in the icing, I guess. So you can see, I'll put a little on the so just put some on different places. Yeah, it's puff paint. I'm trying to be careful because you can't mess this up. Let's put some on her head. And I don't know if I like that one on her, but well, it's there, so it'll be cute. We'll put some, I kind of keep wanting to put on the rolling pin. I just don't know how exactly to do that, so I'm not going to. Maybe I'll just put some on her hand. We're going to just put some sprinkles on there too. I think I'm just going to use these red, and these ones have some little snow in them too, but that's okay. So these just have like little red and white jimmies and whatever you call them. That's way too many. Too many peppermints on that one. And the peppermints and the jimmies. I guess that's what you call those ones that are like little, just little bits. I'll show it to you as soon as I get it on all these. This puff paint, if you use it, it takes, probably like 24 hours or overnight until you could touch it, but probably 24 hours till it's good and dry. Let's get a few more. All right, let's put a few more here. Almost got it. Okay. That one needs some more. Uh-oh, got some black in there. Ah, I want a red one right there, but I can't get it to go in there. Oh. There we go. Okay. The only thing I thought about, I wanted to put a little peppermint inside the big peppermint that's, oh, I have this one. Nah, I'm not gonna do that one. I had a bigger one though. Where'd it go? Saw it earlier. Oh well, this will work. I just put a little peppermint inside the bigger peppermint. And this one, I see some spots I could add another one. Put this one down. Oh, this one needs some on the top. All right, I think I have lots of little bits and pieces around here, but I think that's all I was going to do. I think I like the bigger one better, but they're both cute. Let's see what they look like next to each other, if I can make a spot. There is glue strings everywhere, but I don't want to touch them. Ooh, because I just stuck my fingers in that puff paint. I don't want to touch them too much because that'll happen. I don't want them to fall. Yeah, I don't want them to fall at all. If they fall, it'll be a catastrophe. So you can kind of see. I'll take a picture when it's not wet, so I'm glad you like them. So that's it for tonight, and I will see you next time. And I just stuck my hand in the paint again, but we can, I'll show you how you can, well, that doesn't look too bad anyway. Oh, second, and again, you can totally fix it. You can just take your puff paint, go in that spot, kind of, yeah, fix it. And I need to add some more things. But yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. And I hope you guys have a great night. And I will see you next time. As soon as I do this one. All right. Bye.